Hello, I'm the 2K MC, here to tell you about what's going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, if you're an all-star rep or higher, you can earn triple rep at training days by playing with rookie or pro rep players. On Wednesday, it's rec time. Make your way to the rec because all day long you can earn double rep. Next weekend.
The nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We welcome 8-time All-NBA first-team player Shaquille O'Neal. And it probably could have been about 15 first year, right?
It probably could have been about 15, but, you know, I was doing rap videos and didn't come into training camp in shape. And just really didn't care at the time. But anyway, good to be here with you, Kevin. Greg, David. We'll see about Chris. You know what they used to say about the old Shaq? He's out of shape. He's only averaging 29, but he's so out of shape.
Yeah, he's out of shape. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David.
And the Heat trading away the big contract of Hassan Whiteside, Shaq, it cleared the way for the ascension of Bam Adebayo.
Well, you know, his versatility has stunned people. We knew about his athleticism. But look, the playmaking, the in-between game, I think he's been a revelation.
Big surprise for a good team, too. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then it's Morant, and it's Tillman in at center. And for Miami, we've got Hero. Bielitsa is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. Pass to Melton. Out to Brooks. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
Up top, Dragic. Guarded by Morant. Dragic the pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Outside Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And here are the Heat now. The Grizzlies making the shot.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And that one drops for him.
Now, you can't defend this any better. I mean, sometimes Morant is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. 7-point differential. Outside Butler. They need this. Offensive rebound. Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Morant. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, they've come out the locker room his eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Here's Dragic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Down low, Butler. Nice D from Brooks.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And last season, the Heat retiring Dwayne Wade's jersey up there in the rafters with your own, big fella. Talk about your experience playing together.
And we had a short time together, but I think we had a great, perfect tandem. Flash and the Diesel. You know, the Heat, they've had some greats, but D-Wade probably is the most important player in their history.
And that one drops.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, their Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Here's Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Up and in on the layup.
A human pinball at times. Shaping, ping, ping. Dragic gets lots of points off contact.
Here's Melton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Passes it to Butler. Here's Hero. And Dragic has it in the corner. Fires from 18. Here's Adebayo. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now here's Morant. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Dragic's the pass to Butler. The pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Morant. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6. Memphis leading by 3. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant surveying the D. Here's Tillman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Dragic from outside. Offensive rebound Heat. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork. And I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
Now here's Butler following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Dragic. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
The Heat trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Riza comes in for Jimmy Butler. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Melton, no good.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
And here's Nunn. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got 9.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Now, Nunn still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ariza. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jack, every all-time great grows up admiring, emulating those who came before him. Talk about some of those kind of players, your idols, some of the players who made an impact on you.
The first day my father gave me a basketball, he said, son, I know you're going to be big. I want you to memorize 3 names. And he quizzed me on these names: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I had no idea who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was. Knew who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Then he said, you get good grades, son. I'll take you to watch the one and only Dr. J. So he was my hero. So thank you, Dad.
Good job. Nunn can't get it to fall. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A multi-talented Anderson. I mean, he's awesome, man. He's an awesome glue guy, if you ask me. Someone who scores, rebounds, passes, defends. I mean, name it. He does it.
The first free throw is good, and Memphis making a change here. And both free throws good for Anderson. Now, here is Robinson. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. Passes it to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Morant passes to Clark. Inside, Anderson. Good work there as it goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
And talking about how awards are determined, people claim there's a level of voter fatigue, so many things to vote for, and without much meaning. If there's something you could change, Shaq, about the process of all that voting, what would it be?
I think I would probably have the players. The players should have a little bit more say in who wins the awards. And I think you give voice to people who have actually stepped on the court. And we have a lot of legends that played the court. I think we should, create this thing of ours. And you would definitely be included because me and you have been around since 1989. It's also the first year I met Ernie Johnson.
No kidding, yeah.
The Mount
It just hit
Rushmore
me.
of broadcasting.
Oh, it just hit me.
And he sinks the second. Morant with it. Anderson outside. Back to Morant. A three-pointer off the mark.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Outside Robinson. Ariza against Winslow. Stolen by Anderson. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Heat trail by 6. Nunn looking around. Loads it up for Adebayo. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Morant passes to Anderson. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Morant against Nunn. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And that one's good. Morant.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the right side. Ariza kicks to Nunn. And the pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. Out to the right wing. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 10 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Ariza has the open look, and that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
The Heat trail by 8.
And Shaq, your kids are getting to the age where they're on everyone's radar as prospects. Talk about the role that you play in that process.
I tell them that I can help them through recruitment so they make informed decisions. But, ultimately the choices are their own. I told them that, yes, I am your father, but when we talk about certain things, I'm not your father, I am your advisor.
And how has it gone so far? Like in the very first parts of you going through this process, how's that gone?
Well, I like to live the deja vu process, the same thing that my father did for me. I do the same thing for my kids. I just tell them, hey, you make the decision, and I'll either tell you it's a good decision, it's a bad decision, but I'll have to ultimately, respect what you say. So I just try to stay out of the way.
That's great honesty. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Justice Winslow. Then there's John Morant. Miami trailing. Here's Nunn. Drains it from beyond the arc.
But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? Pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
Pass to Winslow. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ariza. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity.
The Grizzlies.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And a new group in for the Heat. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Adebayo. Butler comes in for Trevor Ariza. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Now here's Anderson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Shaq, when you played, you had an incredible presence in the media. Shaq, if you had social media back then, what might have been different?
Well, for me, I would have loved to have a direct communication with the fans. No misquotes. Big Aristotle's been misquoted a lot. I don't think they understand my genius. See, to me, E equals MC squared. You don't know what I mean. Anyway, I admit I could have been a distraction at that time, but hey, who cares?
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just one on the basket from Hero. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Here's Jackson trying to get open as Brooks. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And Butler, here we go. That one goes in. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morant against Dragic, and finished off by Morant.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Here's Hero. Last game he had 13. Butler, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
It's hauled in by the Heat. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A hard guy to keep off the line. Butler gets himself there in a variety of ways.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The first one falls.
You know, overcoming many obstacles in this path to the NBA, Jimmy Butler has greatness in him, and I think that's helped him rise to every challenge.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. It seems like we're in an era of tandems in the NBA. Teams with at least 2 great players. Shaq, if you're selecting a pair to start a team with, mix and match however you want, who would you take?
Definitely got to take the Greek Freak, and I'm going to take Luka Doncic. Because they're superstars already, but they're still entering their prime. Give me those two, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for me, Luka, no doubt about it. It'd be interesting to see how those two will play together. I wouldn't mind pairing Luka with a guy like Kawhi, though. That could be kind of interesting.
Luka with anybody would be interesting.
That's a great point.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now."
Sure is, DA. Thank you.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Outside Butler. Dragic against Morant. Dragic left side. 6 to shoot. And here's Morant. 16 points for him. Left side Jackson. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Morant against Dragic. Pass to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got 10 points.
Oh, so difficult to defend Morant in the pick and roll. I mean, he can create passing angles in tight quarters.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Morant, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Yes. Woo. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Outside Dragic. Butler feeling it out a bit. To the middle, it's Bielitsa. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
With an advanced understanding of the game, Butler reads the floor perfectly.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Morant, 18 points for him. And that one, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
It's stolen by Dragic. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Morant against Dragic. And they double up Morant. Here's Melton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Melton's got his second basket.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Hero passes to Dragic. Lets it fly from 18. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Dragic. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Bielitsa. Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Jimmy Butler. He hits the second from the line. The Heat leading by 4. Now here's Nunn. Achua, no good. Anderson passes to Brooks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Goes back up. Achua, no good. So for the Heat, their last game, a loss to Indiana.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow. The Heat shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Winslow. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. Bain, guarded by Robinson. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
One shot.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The Heat making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
1:49 left in the first half. Jackson finds Winslow. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
One shot.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nunn against Winslow. Jacks up a 3. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 5 points now in the quarter. Always adding some levity to the mix. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, you know I love you.
I love you too. I'm a big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay, Shaq.
No, I just hate that.
Right.
I hate that I have to leave right now.
Give me a tissue. Give me a tissue. It's okay, big fella. It's
I don't
okay.
want to go back upstairs with
It's fun.
Ernie and Kenny.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't
want to stay here with
blame
you guys.
Give me a tissue.
Thanks.
And Chris, you think about Shaq's ability to raise his game under the spotlight. We're seeing him do that as an analyst with us here courtside.
This is a guy who led the Lakers to 3 consecutive titles, during which he had the highest scoring average for a center in NBA Finals history. Big fella steps up when he's counted on.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bain guarded by Robinson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Adebayo with the ball. It's all tied in Miami. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie. I'm not tired. I took the elevator.
Yeah, I'm afraid of him.
Watch your mouth, kid.
All right, that was good. Give this man some mouth-to-mouth.
Oh, not me.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bjelica is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Adebayo drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Butler. There's the pass to Hero.
Love to see him battling in there. I mean, go get it, little fella.
Pass to Morant. Pass to Jackson. The fader. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night. Heat shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Passes it to Hero. Dragic kicks to Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 10.
Contact doesn't get to Butler often. I mean, he uses his strength to his advantage in these situations.
Here's Tillman. He's covered by Bielitsa. Here's Jackson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Love to see him battling in there. I mean, go get it, little fella.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lane very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Dragic against Morant. Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
He uses good strength and body control to finish around the rim. Butler's a force around the basket.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Dragic dishes to Butler. From 15 feet away, off the left rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Brooks. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
Dragic against Morant. And good that time.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Morant against Dragic. The pass to Bjelica. The dish to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Hero, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Melton. 6 points for him. And they double up Jackson. Morant passes to Melton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Achua, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And here's Dragic. Pass to Achua. Adebayo with the ball. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Here's the teardrop. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead. The Heat shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Grizzlies have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. That one misses from Jackson. The Heat trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. The Heat have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. No good on the second free throw. Memphis leading. Passes to Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. The pass to Tillman. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Pass to Adebayo. Now, here's Achua. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Achua. Robinson's checked in for Hero. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. First one falls for him.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
And good job.
Look, here's Morant. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. To take the lead, Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant with it, now guarded by Dragic. And it's Clark with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Butler from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Brooks. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Showing just how explosive he can be. Now Brooks must continue to ride this wave of momentum.
Butler against Brooks. Here's Hero. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 6th assist on the night. Dragic against Morant. He feeds it to Clark. Count it. 6 points for Brandon Clark.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Hero. Dragic looking for an opening. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Good at forcing the issue on the drive. When Dragic attacks like that, it forces the D to react.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Melton. Pass to Jackson. Here's Melton. The tray. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Morant against Dragic. Now Morant. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Brooks.
Oh, the ferocity that Butler plays with on the defensive end. I mean, it's infectious. He's outstanding at staying in his man's jersey.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Morant with it. Here's Melton. Feeds it to Jackson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Dragic. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Melton passes to Tillman. Morant outside.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Hero, no good. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Tillman. Trying to end the drought. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Dragic against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Dragic against Morant. Hero passes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Dragic against Morant. No good from Dragic. And for Memphis, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Miami's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Shots good from Butler.
And Butler has been in these spots before. I mean, he's comfortable having the ball when it matters most.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Jackson with the drive, and they double up Jackson. A 3-ball, hits it from 3-point range. Melton's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
And you can't be too aggressive with Butler. That's just a recipe for failure.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead.
The 30th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. It's been great to see Butler blossom into a perennial all-star. And
so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Morant against Dragic, and Jackson gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Brooks with it. Butler covering. Here's Morant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Count it!
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 2. 51 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Morant. Inside, Melton. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Connects from downtown.
Oh, such a tough-minded player. Butler relishes the opportunity to make plays in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 7. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on, man. Makes the biggest play of the night.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Passes to Melton. A three-pointer, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Brooks outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, but I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.